After you've watched the Blackboard and syllabus overview video, read the syllabus, and then watched the blogs in plain English video, it's about time to move out of Blackboard and take a look at dguild.net. The last thing I want to talk about in Blackboard is projects and tests. If we do have to complete an assignment in Blackboard, this is where you'll go. All of your knowledge checkpoints will be here, your 2 tests will be here, and occasionally you might have to submit a project here, but pretty much everything else is going to be done on dguild.net, which we can get to here. And I actually already had a tab open, but that's okay. And now we're at dguild.net. This is the website that we've set up for you to utilize this semester. You can see that there is a link for each course. We're in ITE 130 right now, but if you're in another one of the courses, you'll be going there for the various assignments and whatnot. You've also got a dguild chat, which after you've logged in is a live chat widget. Right now it wants me to log in with Facebook or Twitter, but once I show you how to log in, that'll go away and you'll be automatically logged in. Clicking on My XP will give you a lot of detailed information about the way you are earning experience. This semester, each blog post is worth 10 XP, each blog comment is worth 2 XP, and then logging in each day will gain you another XP. So to gain each course you are in of these 4 requires a minimum of 400 XP. That's the percentage of your grade. You can always go above and beyond that. It's extra credit, but you have to get a minimum of 400 to get the full percentage that you need. So for example, if you are taking both ITE 130 and 110 this semester, you'll need 400 from each course. And then the levels are just kind of an added little game element here. As you gain more experience, as you complete assignments, you will gain levels as well, and with the max level going all the way up to 50 at 2,500 experience points. So from the dguild homepage, first thing we want to do is go ahead and log in. You can log in to dguild using your MyRCC email address and your MyRCC password. Make sure that you include the @email.vccs.edu or else it won't work. And then we click login. You won't see an autosave login like that, but you might see an autosave function. And you should be taken directly to your profile. If not, as this is the case, I'm not taken directly to my profile. You can always get back to your profile by hovering over your name here in the bar at the top left and click Edit My Profile. But you should automatically be taken here, your profile. And what we want to do is we want to go ahead and put in your first and last name, and you want to create a nickname. Now you can just use your MyRCC Blackboard username if you want, or if you've got a nickname that you use socially or whatnot. I use online, I always go by Prof Mike Green, so I'm going to use Prof Mike Green on this site, and then change the display name publicly as to show your nickname, so that on dguild.net you'll be seen as your nickname instead of your email address. It should be shorter and it's kind of more personal way to identify yourself. When you filled out that information, go ahead and click Update Profile, and now you'll see that in the bar in the top left, instead of showing your email address, it will now show your nickname. So that's the first thing you need to do this semester. You can always get back to your profile by clicking Edit My Profile, and in this example, since BMY207 is actually a demo account, I'm going to put in the real info for that, and we'll give this person a different nickname just to stay away from some confusion. So updating my profile again, you can see now we're changed again. You notice that we're kind of in a different looking interface. And what we're actually at is the back end of the website. It's called the dashboard. You can get back to the front end, what we were looking at before, by clicking this link here or going to visit site. Or if you go to My Sites, you can see you're actually part of the root homepage of Design Guild as well as the 4 classes. So if we wanted to go to Design Guild, we would click Visit Site, and now we're back to the front end. The nice thing is that our bar keeps with us here at the top. So we can see now I'm logged in. It says that I'm currently logged in. I don't have an avatar yet, but we're going to do that in a couple of weeks for an assignment. Now when I go to DGuild Chat, as I mentioned before, I'm already logged in. It shows me here as Breezy and Prof. Mike Green. I'm logged in on another computer just to show what it looks like with multiple users. And you can use this to chat amongst yourselves. The netiquette guidelines and the syllabus do apply. No flaming, no yelling, no disrespect in the chat room here. And I'm going to go ahead and click on ITE 130. We're going to talk about how we're actually going to complete assignments this semester. So once I click on ITE 130, and I know I'm here because I could see it, I'm in the URL bar, I've also got some new options. So remember, we're going to go to assignments and look at the different weeks. This is week 1. We see that I'm supposed to read the syllabus. Well, take a learning style quiz. We haven't gotten there yet. So this is an assignment due this week. And what you have to do is you have to go out to this site, answer all the questions, and you're going to get the results are your learning style. What I want you to do, copy and paste the results into a Word document or a Google document. Save them because you're going to write a blog post about them. If I come back to assignments week 1, you can see you also have to do that for your personality style. And then we actually have an introduce yourself blog post. This is the actual assignment for this week. So we're going to write a brief autobiography introducing ourselves, copy and paste our learning and personality style results, analyze the results and state whether we agree with them or not and why, and then state 3 things you want to learn about in this course. So how do we actually do this? Well, the nice thing is in our bar here, we can actually go to Add New and Post, and that will take us right to where we need to be to complete an assignment. So, introducing the demo account. This is for a demo video, and I'm not going to actually complete the assignment, but this it's kind of like email. You've got a subject line here, and then this is where your actual content will go. Notice we're in that different kind of feel. We're back in the dashboard, and now we can actually publish. If I hit Save Draft, it's exactly what you think. It's going to save a copy, it's going to save a draft for later, but no one else can view it. When you're ready to actually complete the assignment, you hit the blue Publish button, and that actually publishes your post to the website for everyone else to read. So now if I come back out here and I go to My Sites, ITE 130, Visit Site, notice that I did gain 10 experience points for completing a blog post. And if I come over here to blog, now my post has been added to the list for all of my fellow classmates to view. So that's how you will write assignments. That's how you write blog posts, complete assignments. You can go to Add New Post. If for some reason you are already in the dashboard, you're looking at something like this, you can still add a post from here by using the Add New Post. There is also another method here, but to me it's just easier to always come up here to the bar at the top, Add New Post. I really like that function. But there's always a two-part to these assignments. Is you have to write a blog post and then you have to comment on a classmate's blog post. So if I click on the title here of another student's blog post, I'll be taken to it where I can read it. And then at the bottom, I can actually leave a reply. And this is how you're going to comment on other students' blog posts. So let me show you a great example. If you say great post, that is not going to count as a comment. You have to actually contribute to the conversation. So you could start with something like great post, but you need to, actually analyze what they were saying and post a couple sentences of value here. So, you could say something along the lines of, I agree with you, since this is actually my own result. I do agree with myself, but I want to pass on a deep knowledge of web services as well. What do you think about using them in the online classroom? So comments are a great way to promote discussion, conversation, and we'll be using them a lot throughout the semester. But just as a way to show how to do that, you simply go to blog, read whatever posts you're interested in. At this point, I only have one other to look at. That will quickly change once classes start. Scroll to the bottom of the post, click in the box, type out your comment, and then hit post comment. You can see the page changes a little bit, and boom, we are posting comments. That's how you will complete assignments as a student in ITE 130 this semester. If you have any questions about this, please feel free to email me or give me a call. I'm happy to walk you through this whole process over the phone.